morning, if this works. You are live. Welcome to Wotton-under-edge, Fifi's Fancy Furniture.
We're pretty much crack on the dot of 9.
Da, da, da.
Good morning. Blimey, I can't believe it. 9 o'clock. We're up, we're ready. We're just waiting for a sound check. How's it looking, Nick? Nick.
See if these microphones are working, because it's always difficult to tell.
Oh, yes, I was going to say, I thought mine had fallen off,
No,
but it's not.
there.
It's still there. Thought it's fallen down my cleavage. Never to be found again.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking good.
Hooray, we have audio. Thank you,
Looks
Nick.
like we're sorted this morning. Hurrah!
Time coming through.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay, just in case you do anything outrageous, they can shut us off.
And it's Friday morning, and the sun is glorious. And morning, Julie. You are stalwart. You really are. You're going to have to get the longevity award for being so supportive and always being there. Nice to know you're there, darling. Wouldn't be the same without you, Julie. Yes, it's sun is shining, so I am an exceptionally happy bunny. And Nick's here today, so while he's busy serving customers, I like to sneak out the back and just take my shirt off and get a bit of sun bronze going on. So Paddy's just found his reflection in that mirror. Look, he thinks he's so handsome. Look at that. Oh, that's so funny. Anyway, we've got lots of bits and pieces to go through today. I've got a work experience girl going to be here next week, and I'm going to get her to paint all the paddles in the new Frenchic colours, which is something I keep meaning to do and threaten to have done every week and never do. So we'll be able to show you all the lovely new colours that have come out in the alfresco range next week. I've got some new furniture coming in this afternoon, quite a big load actually, which Nick's going off to collect, and we've got a few things that we're going to reduce just to make a bit of room, so we'll show you those in a minute. And when we turn the table around, we've got a big square coffee table that we've had here for quite a while. Very nice, very sturdy, and but it's a bit brown. It's a bit brown.
When we turn the camera around.
What did I say?
When we turn the table around.
Ah, yes, definitely when we turn the camera around. And then we will show you the table, and we're just going to paint it in white, fairly sort of slapdash, bit sort of French style, and then do some distressing back and then do some clear waxing on it. I think it'll just lift it and make it look a little bit more super.
As this seems like a good moment to say that Fiona's not only a Frenchic furniture paint stockist, she's also an expert at her art. And I think if there's one unique selling point for this, coming to visit this shop as opposed to any other Frenchic supplier, not that we're in competition with each other, but Fifi is able to offer advice on all the finishes, all the paints. It's not just an outlet for the Frenchic product, it's actually an expertise.
Wow, head getting big, head getting big.
She knows her onions, and she is so generous with her knowledge sharing and talking to the customers and just inspiring them and suggesting different colours that go together and all the different finishes and all of that. I can't speak highly enough of her.
Well, thank you so much. That's absolutely awesome. I didn't even pay her, and I didn't even prompt her. That was completely off the cuff. So thank you for that. I guess at the end of the day, if you're enthusiastic about what you do, and I really, really am, if somebody comes in and they've never had anything to do with the Frenchic paint before, and I have an opportunity to tell them just how flippin' brilliant it is and how to achieve certain finishes, etc., then I'm dead happy. So, yeah, thanks for that, Ginge. Much appreciated.
Yes, also, it would be nice to, I keep saying this, but Fifi should be doing more how-to videos. So if you've got any how-tos that you'd like her to...
not Julie-tos, how-tos.
Then, you know, put it in the comments below. Reach out, say you'd like a video on how to use the Frenchine or how to use the different types of wax and all the different types of finishes that you can achieve.
Yes, send me some challenges.
Yes, let's get some how-to videos going.
Yes.
And yeah, sorry,
Well,
up to you.
thank you so much, caller. That's marvellous. Thank you. Let's call again.
Look at this good boy. Such a good boy.
So, if we turn the camera around, we'll just nip down into the big room. There's not a huge amount of stuff to show you particularly, unless you're new here and then you've seen most things. But I wanted to just show you the cabinet that's been here dormant forever, that I've not really been doing anything on. I have marched forward with it a bit, and I thought we could show you that. This is the table we're going to be painting today. Look how big, chunky. It's bloody heavy, isn't it, Nick?
Very heavy, yeah.
But it's a fabulous coffee table. And I think that with a really nice white wash over it, making it look quite French, I think that that will actually be a lot better. What's the price on that one?
£180.
£180 for this stonker, and we're going to paint it. I'm not going to change the price. I'm painting it for nothing for you, because I think everybody will probably much prefer it. Brown furniture is a bit dull and boring these days. So let's just go and have a look down here at this. A quick march down there. So this is the cabinet that I have been fiddle-arsing around with for seems like an eternity, but I think we're nearly at the home straights now. There's just bits of touching up to do in places. And what we painted with initially was the olive green, which is called Olivia, in the trim paint. Since I painted this in trim paint, they have now brought Olivia out in the alfresco. So if you wanted to paint your UPVC front door or your windows in this absolutely beautiful, I kind of call it like an architect green, I think it's fabulous, then you can. I've also painted the stripes on using alfresco. We've used the French shimmer for the gold here and the sort of the gold detailing here. And the diamond colours are actually done with wall paint. So we've thrown everything at it. And the gold that's lifted it, I hope, is actual, what is it? Gold leaf. Gold leaf. So apart from just the little touching bits, and then I've just got to varnish the whole thing, then that's ready and we will put this onto the system. I kind of feel now that it's got these upright bits going around it. It sort of reminds me a bit of a drum because of the shape of it. So it's been a sort of an evolving piece. It's been fun to do. It was sort of showcasing different paints and different finishes. And I just hope somebody likes it.
And if you want to see how she did the gold leafing, there's a short on the YouTube channel. You can catch that short.
It was short actually, wasn't it? We didn't do the whole thing, but you see how I'm actually floating the gold leaf onto the side. Really need coffee today. So we'll just do a scoot round here and then we'll go out and have a look at the other bits that are out there. Nick's fantastic Art Deco piece that he painted. We decided to do the gold to lift the front and the handles. All the insides painted in gold. The drawers are all painted in gold. It's got containers on the side for cocktaily things. It's got bottle holders on this side. It's a really nice solid piece, that one. That's on for £375. So if you're into that sort of period, then that's a really good piece. Equally beautiful in a completely different way, 420, circa 1890, a fish belly plinth, just a really beautiful solid pine piece of furniture. Love this. Love the ginger jars. Don't understand why they haven't gone. They're big, they're gorgeous, they're oomphy, they've got crackle glaze, they look the business. £155 each or £295 for the pair. And they're just stunning. I love ginger jars. Lovely French piece here, painted. Wasn't painted by us, bought it like this. £445. Just love the style of it. The shelves, it's got 4 shelves, beautiful storage, and just looks absolutely beautiful. And it's got its original key. Lovely bird cage here, just quickly, I've just noticed this one sitting on the chair, £39.95. The bottom tray actually pulls out as well. Hate the thought of real birds in there, so we would recommend the faux birds with the lovely feathers, which you can get on eBay and things like that, which look fantastic. Or of course you could have a little plant in there just to make it look a bit different and a bit stylish. What else? Well, we'll just sort of wander. Anybody want fantastic 9-foot long French conversation sofas that came from a chateau in France? Absolutely mint condition, just beautiful. They're on for £1,595 each. If anybody's at all interested, come and see me. I'll do you a blinding discount. And the reason, not because I don't love them, not because they haven't sold, but because I need the space. So yeah, they've done their time. They need to go. And if anybody's interested, come and see me. Still got these painty project pieces. You don't have to paint them. They're perfectly okay as they are. That set with the 2 bedside cabinets and the chest of drawers is on for £315. But those are perfect candidates for painting. They would paint up absolutely beautifully, and you can paint the knobs too, or if you wanted to change the knobs for china ones, I actually think the white crackle glazed ceramic knobs look absolutely perfect. Anybody who loves our reed stick kits, the nutmeg ones that we normally have on the reception desk, are back in stock, and people walk into the shop and without fail they all say, oh, it smells lovely in here, and I say, yes, it's me, but it's not, it's those, and they are absolutely fantastic. So if you would like some of those, come and get them before they sell out, because they go very quickly. Still got my gorgeous pleather gold chair. Whenever I sit in it, I feel a little bit like I should be wearing a crown and have royalty. Just a bit of fun, look fantastic in a bedroom, and covered in clothes, because that's what would happen if it was in my bedroom. Right, so got his lead. Up in here, sort of, because we've moved this table up here to paint, everything that was on top of it is now rammed into corners and crevices everywhere. So although we haven't been able to put this out on the pavement today because there's loads of other stuff out there, we have got this gorgeous bistro set with the 4 armchairs, really nice, French style, £285. Absolutely love that. And we've got a whole array of these sort of metal chickens and egg baskets and animals and things. And I just think that en masse like that, they look lovely. I've just put the ginger jars there because they were on this table. Still got the 2 beautiful big bowls down there, just absolutely stunning they are. I love the grain and the wood. They're very old and they've got the metal repair patches on them, which just adds to their character. And then out into the sunshine. I know we shouldn't, but this morning, Nick, I think we might sit out and just have some coffee outside. So we've got a set of 6 antique chairs. They are in really tidy condition. No marks or stains to the seats, and they were on for £175 for the set of 6, and we've just reduced them to £100 for the set of 6. That is a really good deal. They are really nice chairs. So if anybody wants a set of 6 lovely antique chairs, they're here waiting to go to new home. Then we've got the sewing machine table. This is a lovely, heavy sewing machine trestle table. Do you remember Mum's? She used to be upstairs, didn't she, thundering on the treadle with pins in her mouth, and then you'd hear her saying, bugger, bugger, every time she broke a pin in the sewing machine needle. So that was on for £185, and I've just reduced it to £125. This has been teak oiled, and it would be absolutely fine if you want to have it out in the garden. So that's a really nice sort of, could be potentially a nice plant stand, or it would look lovely in a lounge with some lamps on it and photograph frames, etc. And then we've got this little half moon table. Kind of like this because it's got the massive foot, massive claw. It's got the ball feet underneath, and it's got a little bit of sort of detailing here. Obviously, if you want to change the colour, no problem to do that at all. Wash it with sugar soap, give it a bit of a sand just to give it a bit of a key, and then you can paint it any colour you want. And that was on for £85. I've just reduced it to £45, so it's an absolute steal if you want a nice little lamp table to go in your lounge. Another little bistro set. We've got separate chairs here. If you've got a table at home but you need a few more chairs, these are nicely weathered. They're really good. 2 of them, £84.95 for the pair. Got these little buckets. They have got a hole in the bottom, so they're great as planters. These are £9.95 each. They're the galvanised ones with the little rope handles. I've just put a faux orchid in it, which actually I think works quite well. Got my lovely torso man here. Do like his torso bits. He's on for £65.95. He's got jointed hands, jointed arms, stands there, goes up and down. And if you wanted to paint him or do something a bit special, you could decoupage him, or you could use the alfresco paints and sort of do a Jackson Pollock on him and then have him in your garden. Or you could just have him in your garden just as he is, with lots of plants and things around. And I think he's rather lovely. And then we've got these great baskets. I did show people last week, not baskets, these big metal galvanised buckets, £42.95 each. Very attractive, sort of two-tone metal, and I think that they would be fantastic for kindling or for logs or for coal, and they're not too big to have by the fireside. And all the other bits are the usual sort of garden bits, and I know that we lose signal. The only thing I wanted to say as well was we have this pig feeding trough. I'll just slide it out so you can see it, because I know if you come down here you lose signal. Nice sturdy trough, and it has got drainage holes in the bottom, and that was on for £135, and I'll do that for half price. I'm in the mood today for being generous with some discount. Never am normally, so if you want a bit of a discount you need to come and see me today. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that.
Oh,
look at that
very
sky,
abrupt end.
and look at the hanging baskets. Wotton-under-edge is just a little jewel in the crown of the sort of the lesser known Cotswold towns, and it's just beautiful. Lovely little high street, lots of nice coffees and things, and the hanging baskets just lift it and make it really pretty. So if you fancy a day out, put Wotton on your agenda and make Fifi's Fancy Furniture a definite must, don't you think, Nick?
Absolutely.
Daniel's saying, what shop is the one with the what's that say? The clock coming out.
Well, Daisy is the children's clothing shop, which is actually just underneath the Tolsey clock. And my lovely friend Guy lives in the flat, and the innards for the clock, the workings, are actually in his bedroom. And how he sleeps I don't know, because every hour it does all this amazing clunking and whirring and bells ringing and God knows what else, and he says he's got completely used to it. But I'm always amazed when you go in and you can see the back workings of the Tolsey clock. But Daisy is a lovely little independent shop selling children's clothes, toys, all sort of reused, reloved, and
You need
just
to
well
make
worth
a
a visit if
video
you've
on
got
it.
children.
Yes, we should do.
Yeah, that would be nice. I'll ask Guy if we can. That's a good idea. We'll do that. Good idea.
Maybe not the bedroom tour though.
Well, I don't know. I'll make sure he makes it tidy. So
Right then.
So that's it, everybody. And
So check back in to see what this table looks like when it's painted.
Yeah, I'll try and, if we get it sorted, we'll try and put it on today just to show people. But a stonking coffee table. So have a super duper week, everybody, and let's get to it. And
please like and share and comment on the page, because it does help Fifi to grow her audience, and that's what we need in these difficult days on the high street. So, yes, and
that's what you think, isn't
Paddy
it, Pat?
agrees.
Always makes me laugh and
All right,
jump.
then.
Right.
Bye for now.
Take
See
care,
you
everyone.
Same time next week.
Bye.
Bye.